Hey guys, what's up? It's Hannah. I never say that, that's weird. Today I am doing something fun. I am flipping my old clothes, revamping them, and making them new and improved. I have a lot of old shirts that I want to flip and make them more trendy and cute and things that I actually want to wear. I have a lot of things, and I already filmed the clips of I already filmed a portion of the video where I actually flipped the clothes and remade them, and let me just tell you, there were some good outcomes, but there was a lot of bad outcomes. There was a lot of ideas I had that didn't work. I'll make a little compilation of my fails closer to the end of the video if you'd like to see, but like I said, there are some good ones, so I hope you will watch this video and get some ideas from it. But I am wearing one of the fails right now, and you'll see that in the video that it just didn't work, but it's okay. I like the top of it, so I'm just wearing it for the intro. But let's just get right into this video because I'm babbling. Okay guys, so I have everything that I'm going to be cutting here. There's a lot. I'm not sure if I'll do all of it just because a lot of it might not be possible. But you know, you gotta believe in yourself, and I believe in myself that all of these I can turn into good pieces of clothing. Yeah, I definitely got way too ahead of myself. I guess we'll start with the bottom three shirts because they seem like the easiest to do. And this is a really bad angle, I know. I think should I make this a little bit of a zoomed out situation here? Is this better or weirder? Okay, we're just gonna do it. I don't really care. Oh my gosh, this is a mess. Okay, so I have these three shirts. My leg. I think all I'm gonna do is just cut right here to just make them crop tops, because that's like what I can think of to do. This is the smallest one, and these two are like really big, and this one's like really big. So I'm not sure if it'll look weird, but I think this one will work out nicely. So we're just gonna throw these away, and we're just gonna cut this straight across. Guess we'll just cut it here. Okay, wait, this is like kind of neat. Good job, Hannah. I did that nicely. Okay, maybe if like we pull it, it might curl the edges. Yeah. Okay, and that's all I'm gonna do. Hopefully this looks good, and I'll crop it more if it looks kind of bad. We'll try it on after. I'm just gonna do the same to these two shirts because, again, I couldn't think of a better idea to do to them. So we're just gonna cut the bottom. Honestly, this might end up looking, okay, you can see my foot, that's not okay. This might turn out kind of bad because like these sleeves kind of look funny, and like I'm not sure how this will actually look, but I don't know. Let's just cut. Moving on to these Levi shorts. You guys saw them in one of my videos with the thrift haul video with Lucy. They're just Levi shorts, and they're really long. I tried folding them up, so I think what I'm gonna do is cut them a tad bit and then roll them up and then possibly hot glue them, but I'm not sure what I should do. I think I'm just gonna cut a little bit off, and then later on in the video when I try this stuff on, we can make adjustments. So next we have this shirt. The only problem with it is just at an awkward length because it's supposed to be, I think it's supposed to be like cropped, but it's just at a really awkward length. And I got this from Romwe, and this was also in one of my previous videos like a long time ago. I actually think I probably did it, but I think I'm gonna watch a video, maybe like Laura DIY or something, and see what she's done to like t-shirts before, and then we'll see what we're gonna do. Okay, so I watched some of Laura DIY's videos, and the ones that she did really like didn't apply to this shirt. I feel like I couldn't do them, and it's also too short. It doesn't have enough fabric to do like any of the cool ones. So I think all I'm gonna do is be really boring and just crop it a little bit more, because if I cropped it too much or like took off a lot of fabric to like tape on other places, it would be way too short. So since it is just at a little bit of an awkward length, I feel like it's only smart to just, you know, cut it. So here we have another shirt that's just like a little awkward, not that flattering on me. And I wanted to see if I could change it in some way to make it more flattering. Okay, I think my foot's in this and I like don't want it to be. So I'm not really sure what I should do to it. Okay guys, get excited because this video is no longer boring.
You sure about that?
This shirt will work for this DIY video I found in Lauren's channel when she's like flipping DIY merch. No, when she's flipping YouTuber merch and like DIYing it. She did this really cool one with Alicia Marie's merch. She basically, what she did is made this a tie shirt so it would tie in the back, and I'm just really excited for this because it's gonna hopefully look really cool. So I made a little mark here to say that this is the highest I want to go up, and then I think I'm also gonna cut the sleeves like right before this blue, and then same on this, and it will cut off like the little red strip, but I mean I think it's fine. So I'm just gonna do the sleeves first because that's the boring part. We're just gonna fold the shirt to make sure it's even on both sides, and then we will like mark it and then cut it.
I keep saying we. I wonder who else is doing this DIY with me.
Okay, after we have this cut, we just cut on a seam on either side. Okay, after you've cut both your little pieces, you're just gonna cut this back part. I'm probably just gonna make it a little longer, like super little, just to make sure we have enough room. Okay, so I just cut this little part, thick part, off of this one. Oh, my foot again, jeez, it just wants to be on camera. Off of this part, so like it wasn't like a weird thickness on different parts of the strand, and then I'm just gonna do it on this side. So I'm also gonna cut the thick part off of the bigger strand. So I'm just gonna cut this into a V shape. Okay, this is getting really hard, so I'm just gonna flip it this way so that I can sit in front of it, but you guys will still be able to see. Okay, so after I cut these little V thingies, I'm just gonna cut this fabric and just cut it in little things. I don't know how to describe it. Just cut it in little thingies and then just keep gluing. Okay, that's not helpful. You guys will just see because I'm really bad at explaining it. And also, if you see my hair, like, don't mind it because I know it looks so gross, but I'm just gonna show it, so ignore it, please. Okay, I finished. It looks a little messy, so now I'm kind of scared of what it's going to look like on bod. I guess we'll see later on. So next I just want to show you guys this because I tried DIYing this shirt like years ago and just like ended the most disgusting shirt I've ever seen in my life. So I was going to throw it out, but I really like these little ribbons. They're just like red with white polka dots, and I just think they're so cute. So I just want to cut them off. And I don't really know why I'm including this in the video because I'm literally just cutting off ribbon. So yeah. Next I have this shirt, and sorry guys if this video has been kind of boring, but I'm pretty excited for this one because I'm actually like transforming basically the whole shirt into a whole different kind of shirt. So basically I want to make this like a tube top with thin spaghetti straps. So what I'm gonna do is, I cut this before like last year, just because I want to make a quick shirt, but okay, thanks. I'm just gonna cut this bottom, and then I'm just gonna cut up here, and we'll go from there. Okay, so now I'm just gonna turn the shirt inside out, and I'm gonna tuck the side, like fold the sides over, or not the sides, the bottoms over, and hot glue so it's a nice seam. So I finished gluing the edges, and I also cut a piece of white fabric off of this shirt that I got the red polka dot straps from, and I just pulled it really long so it would curl the edges, and now these will be the straps because I really wanted thin straps. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna just cut this in half or if I'm gonna need to cut a second one, but I'm trying to stretch it to allow me to only have one of these. I'm just gonna like take the risk and cut this in half because I really don't feel like cutting a whole nother strip. Okay, so I marked these two places where I wanted to put the straps, so I'm just gonna take my hot glue gun and put the straps on. I'm just gonna glue on top a little bit and then put a little strip of the extra fabric from the shirt on top so that it's just gonna stay. I don't know, I feel like that's just gonna help it. And then I'm gonna do the same to the other side. Okay, so I ran out of hot glue, so I'm just gonna have to use super glue and hopefully this will work. I mean, it is super glue, so oh my gosh, it comes out fast. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna leave this shirt like this so I can make it a halter top, and I'm just gonna tie it around my neck like that, and yeah. As I've been making these clothes, I've had a lot of scraps, and I was trying on the big blue shirt and it looked kind of weird on me, so then I thought maybe I could make a tube top out of it. I just like, as I'm making these clothes, I keep getting like new ideas, and like I'm really excited now. I'm just in the mood to just like keep DIYing stuff. So we're gonna use this scrap piece that I've been using for like hot glue and stuff. We're gonna use it to make a crop top, or a tube top, my bad. It's really big, so I'm just gonna cut off a big chunk of it. No joke, I literally just made it way too small now, so this is great. Now I have to stretch it out. That's so annoying, I accidentally cut off way too much. Okay, I just thought of a really good idea. Since I kind of just cut this a little too short, I mean, I could like make it a tube top or like a shirt, but it would be really tight, and I feel like that's not the vibe. But my sister just gave me this white shirt, and I'm thinking that I can make little like ribbon straps from this, and then put two little ribbons in the back, tied in the back, and it'll be like a cute little tie tube top sort of deal. So that's what I'm gonna do. First step is, well, we have this little bit up here, and I'm not sure if we want to keep it. Do we want to keep it or not? Do we want to cut it? I think we're gonna cut it off and then just make our own new seam with hot glue, because I just went out and bought some new hot glue. So, well, since this is already kind of like a seam, I think we're just gonna fold it over, because the only thing I really don't like about it is how it has these like sewing details there. I cut these two strands from the tank top that my sister gave me, and now I'm just going to put one here. I'm going to cut this in half, put two here, and then two here, so then I can tie them in the back. Okay, so I finally finished the tube top. As you could see in these two spots, I put these straps here, but then I put it on to just try it on and see if it would work, and I realized that these corners were flappy, so when I tightened it here, the tops weren't tight, so it was just like a weird fit. So I had to move the straps on the corners, and obviously left some residue. But I just want to show you guys how I actually attached the straps. So basically all I did was took the straps from the tank top, glued them onto the actual shirt part, and then I took a piece of the shirt, because I already had some fabric from the shirt off to the side, and I cut a piece of that and I just put that strip on top to ensure that the straps wouldn't fall off. I found this top and it's really unflattering on me, just like the razor back is not flattering. So I want to like redesign this tank top and make it more fitting, more flattering. This is easy too because it's already stretchy material and it's kind of already fitted here wise, so I don't have to do any sewing. It's mainly just top and bottom. Okay, I really don't want another fail, so I'm hoping these markings will help me do better. So I just marked where I wanted to cut down here, and then up here just a straight line across. So I'm just gonna cut that real quick. Okay, so I cut the shirt, and then I also glued up the edges to make it neat on the other side. So right now it's just a tube top, but I have this extra fabric from the top, and I was thinking of adding really thick straps because I really like the look of the thick straps, and then I'm also thinking of having them tie at the top of the shoulder. So I'm just going to cut 2 strips of this and then cut those in half and then glue them onto the shirt. So instead of gluing the edges, I just pulled the strands like this and it curled up a little on the edges. So I'm just going to glue them like this because then it would just be way more tedious if I had to glue all of them. So I'm just going to glue them onto the top. And this is the finished shirt. You just like tie it here, and I might like shorten the ties, but I'm not really sure how long I need them right now. But yeah. Okay guys, so this is the navy top that I made. It's a tube top, and I think it turned out pretty good, I don't know. But here's the back of it. It's I'm on my tippy toes. It has all these little ties in the back, and I told you guys that I might make adjustments if it didn't fit me right. So when I tried this on, this middle part had like wings hanging out. It was like folds, so I had to add a 3rd string in the back right in the middle to make it so it wouldn't be like that. And it's also kind of loose here, but I can always fix this bottom string to be farther apart and then like tie it tighter. But right now I think it's good. So this is the next top. I really like this one. I have worn this one out before. I put little ties on the top and on this side, but the back is just plain. And yeah, I really like this one too. And there was only like 3 shirts that I really liked out of the whole like 5 shirts that I made, I think. I made a lot of other things, but they just didn't work out, so these are the ones that worked out pretty well or really good, like this one. So this is the next shirt. I think it's so cute. It's a little halter top, and I just put like simple white strings. This print reminds me of like something from PacSun or even Brandy Melville, and I just love the print so much, so I'm glad I could have like saved this shirt. And this is the back, just with the little tie. And yeah, pretty simple, but I just think it's so cute. So this is the next shirt that I kind of made. This one I didn't really make it. All I did was just, you know, cut a line, cut the bottom off because it was just a really awkward length. But now I think I made it a little too short, because I definitely can't wear this to school unless I had really high-waisted jeans. Or I mean, I have really high-waisted leggings, so that might work. I keep falling because I'm on my tippy toes. But I don't know, I think it's still really cute. I probably won't wear it though because it has this stain, and I didn't think it was that noticeable, but it really is noticeable. And plus I cut it really short, so it's just not very practical, but it was a good try by me. This one, as you could see, is pretty short. I told myself I wasn't going to make this mistake with this one because it seemed like an expensive shirt, but of course I made the mistake and I cut it way too short. And I was planning on having like a wrap situation where I'd wrap in the back, and I tried doing it, but it just like looked terrible, so I just cut the long strands off because they were all like glued together, like strands glued together. So I took those off, and as you can see I just tied it in a knot and have these little strands here. But I probably won't wear this, which is sad because it's like a cute shirt, but I can't wear it because it's way too short. And whenever I walk, it goes like all the way up here. So it just doesn't work, which is really annoying. I mean, I probably will still keep it just because it just seems like such a nice shirt that I shouldn't throw it away. So I don't know. Okay, this is not helping me going my tippy toes. Sorry if it's like annoying. I keep wobbling around. As you could definitely tell, the first 3 were definitely my favorites because they just worked out the best. But I'll just show you the last shirt, and it's not that great. Okay, before I move back, just want to prepare you for this shirt because it's pretty hideous. I didn't realize how hideous it actually was, but get ready for it. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. If the sleeves weren't so big, and like, this is literally my arm is like a 4th size of this whole sleeve. If like the sleeves weren't so big, I think it'd be fine. Cause like I kind of like the shirt, like the cut, and this also seems a little short. But like honestly, since it's flowery, I feel like it gives the illusion of it gives the illusion of it being longer. Because I like the button up and everything. But the sleeves are just like so hilarious. I cut them because they were like here, and they're also cinched at the end, which made it look so ugly. But this like still isn't any better unless I try like. No, like it just does not work, and I just give up. So this last shirt was a fail, sadly. But what am I gonna do about it? I can't do anything. Okay, so lastly I have shorts, and again I'm on my tippy toes, so if I like I'm wobbling, please don't mind that. But the shorts I think they're okay. So these are the back, this is the front. I had to cut them a little more and I also folded them up a tad. They're kind of weird. They give it like a camel toe a little. And if I like didn't have them folded, which I'll show you in a second, they like flare out here. And the folding just doesn't look that great either. But like I still want to keep them because they're Levi's and they're not that bad. Like honestly I could probably wear them, but when I walk the crotch like is so small. I feel like right now the crotch doesn't feel small, but whenever I walk it feels so tight and it's so weird. I don't even understand it, but I think it has to do with them being jeans previously because they were cut like shorts when I got them at the thrift store, but they were definitely jeans before because you can see like the tag, Levi, wherever the Levi tag is, it kind of basically says that they're jeans because of like the sizing. But yeah, I just want to show you them when they're not folded. I did put them in the wash for them to have like this distressed edge, and I think the distressing looks really natural and like nice. But as you can see, the sides kind of stick out here, which I just think looks so weird when they're not folded. And when they're just folded a tad, I think it looks better. But when they're folded like a lot, if I show you, I feel like that looks super weird too because this also sticks out still. And like here in the crotch, I feel like there's not like room. It's like so weird. I can't even describe it. But like the little folding is good enough. And I also put in, if I can find it, where the heck? Before I was also testing this shoelace on it, which I'll just show you guys real quick. This shoelace is really small. So it's like not one I would use for a belt, but I was just testing how it would look like cinched and everything, as if I was using a longer shoelace. So if I just tie it here, I really like the way it cinches, and shoot, these things keep sticking out. I don't know why, but I don't know, I really like the little shoelace trend belt thing. But yeah, I don't know, I like these shorts. I'm definitely gonna keep them, obviously. So that was all that I made. Why did I stick up the thumbs up? Oh my gosh, this is so close. I need to move back. I guess I'll just end my video here. I don't feel like making a proper outro, so I will see you guys in my next video. I hope you enjoyed this one. I know a lot of these items were a fail, but I hope you guys enjoyed the ones that weren't a fail, and I hope this video gives you some ideas for flipping your old clothes. So yeah, no, putting those down. I'll see you guys next week. Bye!
I want to